Hey everybody, today is day 51. Um, so I'm just jump straight into it. So like 2 days, actually that was yesterday. Yesterday, I was talking to my mom, and we just all of a sudden got on this topic of where, we got on this topic about one of our cousins and with their addiction. Um, Of course, you would probably think to yourself, like, why would you talk about this? Because it's pretty personal or whatever. But I'm not going to, of course, name anyone or anything. I barely even talk to the person anymore, to be honest. It's just a way of thinking about things. Like, what we talked about is just a matter of thinking about it. So basically, this cousin of mine, had a well, a lot of people don't think of it as an addiction, but I call it an addiction still. Drinking like liquor, beer, whatever it is, liquor. She had the problem. She drank a lot, tons and tons, and uh, of course it makes you unhealthy after a while. It really doesn't even take that long, I believe. I mean, of course, I don't drink. Like, you could just look at me and see that. I mean, especially with how people say I look so young. But, like, all I'm getting at is that, well, I didn't even get to it yet. But, we just talked about the fact of what got her to quit. What got her to quit is seeing how serious it got, and the doctors told her that if she didn't stop drinking, basically she would die. And I I know this might sound crazy, but I wish that this addiction could be like that. I wish that I could be um I wish that I could possibly die from this. Like, I wish that, because I feel like it would make me take it so much more serious, because we don't treat it like it's serious, because the consequences aren't even big consequences. I mean, the consequences are us feeling a little down and shameful, and then doubtful about certain things, doubtful about ever getting rid of addiction for one. And basically, I just feel like if it was so much more serious, we wouldn't even take the risk of ever watching porn again. And I only talk about this because, just to sum it up, I did fail again today, and I don't even want to just say I can't believe it, or um it feels crazy or anything, because at this point it feels routine. Like, if it happens so much, it has happened so much that I don't want to say I've gotten used to failing, but like, when I fail now, it's just like, it's still disappointing, but it's like I don't hang it over my head for too long, because I've been trying. I know that I've been trying, but like, you just get that feeling of, if you are really trying, you wouldn't fail. Of course, that's not true, but like, I don't know. When you fail so many times, it just feels very weird. Of course, um, to win, you're gonna have to fail. I mean, like, that's what I've had to learn. With not even with just the addiction, I've had to learn that with many things, with jobs and maybe friends, even stuff like that. It really, almost anything, you are gonna like fail. And I'm not even that big, and I'm not even that deep into life yet. Like, I'm not even in my own place or anything. I can't imagine having to deal with bills or something while I I can't imagine having this addiction and dealing with other stuff throughout life. Like, that would actually be crazy. But of course, I believe that I won't have this problem still by then. But excuse me. Like, my whole point of this video is just, there's gotta be a way where we can make it so we take it more serious, but at the same time, you shouldn't have to do these extra things to try and make it feel serious, because if you want to take it serious, you should take it serious. But the lengths I would have to go to take it that serious is just literally impossible, it feels like, because for one, if I had to give up my phone, if I wanted to, I wouldn't mind to, but now that I have a job again, it just feels more difficult, because some of the days when I'm off of work, my manager will call or something, and he'll ask me if I want to work a day that I'm off, and I really don't even care about coming in those days, but I'll just do it sometimes just to have a bigger paycheck. But I'm trying to think of all the things that I would need my phone for. Of course, I would need it for talk to my mom, or just any emergency at all. But like, I'm sorry, I really don't feel like making this video because when I mess up again, it just has my head feeling foggy. Everything feels so pointless for some reason. Like, I also did work out today though. Like I said, I wrote on the paper, and I actually did do that. I knew I was gonna be trash at working out when I first stepped back into it. When I was doing the push-ups, I barely could get through like 20. I barely could make it to 20. So that was weird for me. But like, I don't know. It's just a lot of things that I feel like I just need to keep doing it. Eventually it will just play out the way I want it to. I mean, hopefully that's what I'm thinking. But I don't know. At this point, I feel like I'm just being patient for some type of win or something, because everything just feels weird when I keep messing up again. I'm trying to figure out anything I can. I mean, because this trip I'm supposed to be going on this summer, I keep talking about that. I know I have, but like, I'm just trying to figure out like if the things that I do at home I would be able to do there. So like, making these, for example, that's why I bring it up so much, because if I was there, I don't even know if I would have my own space to make these. Of course, I said before that I want to make these near people so I can feel like less nervous. But with it being what it's about, it just feels weird. Of course, since these are on YouTube, it's like, why do you care that people even hear you saying what it's about? But it's just it'd be way different if somebody was sitting right beside me or something. Of course, like that, I feel like that's way different. But at this point, it's just figuring that out while I'm going through all these days. I'm just figuring stuff out. Like, I actually have the friend that invited me to this. I'm gonna talk to him and see like how this works exactly. Like, if we're gonna have our own little rooms or something like that. I don't know how this works. I've never done something like this before. I've never done something like this before, but I don't know, the feeling just really be getting to me. I try to show it, but I was actually gonna make another video today. Videos about something for real, but I just couldn't talk about it. I didn't feel like talking about it. I'll probably just make it for tomorrow. But one thing I can say, I am happy that I'm making them like every day, actually, because at first I know I was kind of stopping for 2 days, then I'll stop for 1 day, and then I'll make them, then I'll stop again, then I'll make them again. So I mean, I guess I can say at least I'm being consistent, and then I'm gonna try and start being consistent with working out again. So, but like I said before, this is day 51, and thank you for watching, and hopefully your journey, or whatever you want to call it, with your addiction is going better than mine at this point. I mean, I don't really know what else to say, but thank you for watching. Bye.